Hello and welcome to Mock You Hear Me Matthew, and we have yet another Skylanders Trap Team news update. This is number 15. Quite a lot of information coming on here. We've got some interesting gossip going on here. So let's just dive in straight to it. Finishing off on the Comic-Con side of stuff with a few pictures from the booth which are kind of interesting, so here we go. Picture number one, a little bit blurry, I know, but concentrate on the most part of the blue bits. Now, at first, I will show you the picture, what I thought it was. At first, straight away, when I look at that, I thought, oh, I know what that is, I know what it is. No, it's not. It's not what I thought it was. It's actually the trap holder, and that will be coming with the game. Now, I think it's possibly made of some sort of quite sturdy cardboard, which will be pretty cool. Looks really cool, really detailed. Looks as if it's got the labels on it. It has, actually, to be honest, because I have a picture. But what's more interesting is that there's a certain character which is very, very hard to spot. Now, some of you may have already seen this picture before, and some of you might be able to just see out the corner of your eye, sort of in the middle of the picture, a sort of old character, very old, who came out in the first game in what looks like a possible different pose. But let's move on, and I will show you, hopefully, a little bit clearer. Okay, so when I said I thought this was it straight away, doing a little bit of research into Trap Team, and I came across this, which is actually an Xbox One sort of skin for Trap Team. It looks amazing, actually. If I had an Xbox One, I definitely want that to be on my Xbox. Really bright. It's got all the logos you want. The characters on the top. It looks really cool. But that was my first guess as to what it was. But when you see the holes, it does clarify things. Now, the character of sorts, I'll show you that now. Okay, so now obviously it's going to be super blurry, but concentrate on the middle of the picture and you should be able to see what looks like Series 2 Ghost Roaster. I'm excited for this, and the reason I say this is Series 2 is because it has the ball, or the ball and chain, but the ball is attached to the base, and also you can see it does look, it's got that Ghost Roaster sort of look to it. You know, the chain is sort of spiraling slightly, but you can definitely see Ghost Roaster at the very top, and also a red base, so that makes me think we have a Series 2 Ghost Roaster, so very interesting. Hopefully we'll get some clearer pictures, because I know this is a bit of a terrible picture. It's me zooming it in, but you can definitely see the outline of it, and it definitely looks amazing to see that we're getting one of those old characters coming back to life as a new sort of remolded one. Really interesting. So let's move on to the next thing, which is this. Now you'll see quite a few things here. This is the box which all of those characters were actually standing on, and the box was being used to actually hold the portal. But there's some interesting things going on here. We got a few names here which are quite hard to see. Looks like Mablord, Threat Pack, and something that's interesting the heck out of me is Chompy. We're going to be able to have a Chompy. We're going to be able to go around as a Chompy. That's awesome if we are. You can see some of the characters going back there. On the blue side there's a bird, some sort of tree thing there. It's very hard to see. I think the undead is next there, but that's going to be holding all the traps. You can see it's got the tech scepter and also the water tiki trap. But I can't wait to get this. I can't wait to just stack them up and have them all there displayed, ready to go. Just be like, right, I'm going to have this one, that one. Brilliant, fantastic. So there we go, pretty cool. That's the Comic-Con stuff. That's basically it. If there's any little itty bits, I'll make sure to update you. But for the most part, Comic-Con has been very, very helpful. So let's move on to something a little bit different, and going back a little bit. We have quite, actually, some of the old characters coming back in a new way. So here we go. Introducing Skylanders Eons Elite. So basically what this is it's going to be, as far as we know, it's going to be 8 of the characters. Probably the most popular from possibly the first game, maybe going into the second, third, fourth, maybe, who knows. But they're going to be basically, I'll show you Spyro. So here is Spyro. You can see he's slightly different, very, very slightly different in two respects. He's got a golden base, and the actual plasticky bit around the bottom is almost white/pink, I'd say. Now, they're going to actually be in these boxes, and so you've got Elite Spyro. But basically, these characters are going to be 3 times as powerful, which is a bit overpowering, if not a lot overpowering. But it's really cool to see these. I might not be getting all of them. Hopefully they'll bring out... I'm guessing they'll bring Trigger Happy out. Maybe I'll get Trigger Happy. But then again, I think if you get one, you want to get them all, because, you know. Now, as far as UK and Europe go in terms of prices, I've got no idea. But apparently America, they're going to be going for about $30 each. Not for a set, each. You've got 3 times as much power, and I understand why the price is going to be by that, but what? 3 times as powerful? And $30. Obviously, in probably, like, pounds, that might be about 25 to almost 20, maybe? But wow, that is a serious amount for a little figure that we've already got. I totally understand the collectible side of this, because they do look, you know, they're fine in these boxes. They look fantastic. I mean, here we go. Here's Elite Chop Chop here. Another one is coming back. You can see the gold base and the sort of what it looks more white than pink, but it looks really, really cool. So I can't wait to see which other ones are going to be announced, although I could probably think it probably would be Stump Smash, Eruptor, Trigger Happy, Bash, probably Hex maybe, but you can probably work it out, you know, the most popular ones, something like that. But nice to see that we're getting some sort of new figures in a way, or collectibles, so you can actually have these standing up. Really cool backdrops as well. A lot of detailing in there, and apparently they're going to be sort of like 3D almost. I think that was what they were saying, 3D. So pretty cool. Pretty cool to see that. So let's move on to quite exciting news. We've finally got the first chapter. We have finally found out what it's going to be called, who is going to be in it, and it all makes sense. All makes total sense. You get a water and a life trap as soon as you buy the game. The first level has a water and life enemy, those being Sheep Creep and the Gulper. So very, very interesting there. So let's move on and we'll go through some of the stuff that I've found out. Okay, so you can see here we got Dark Food Fight in this level. You can see all this sort of like liquid on the floor, but apparently this level is going to be called Soda Springs. So pretty cool. I understand that completely, because basically Gulper likes his soda, and every time he drinks soda he expands, he becomes bigger, and he's really cool. Really cool. Just a fantastic character. Also the Sheep Creep, he's going to be coming up, don't worry about that. But the first chapter has been revealed as Soda Springs, so that is really, really cool. So on to the next thing, which is here. You'll see Gulper in the background just slightly, but you'll also see this sort of radio. Now, it's going to be a brand new hidden feature called Troll Radio. Not as in like troll, that one, but like a troll, like a buck tough sort of ugly troll thing. Pretty cool, to be honest. If you listen to this, I'll leave a link in the description below so you can go along and see this this gameplay. It's brought to you by Lou Studdard, who is helping to develop this game. So, you know, fantastic guy. I like how if you watch the video from the very start, they call him Zulu, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so basically, this will be able to change, you'll be able to change the channel, so there'll be different channels, like comedy, music, stuff like that. You'll be able to listen to it, and then actually you'll be able to win money if you get it to the right, I think it's like you get it to the right channel, and then all this money just starts pouring out. Not a lot, It's only a few little gold coins, but it's something. I mean, it's really cool if you want to upgrade your character and you find them. During this level, I was able to actually see, I think, 2. So this was the first one, very close to the beginning. But you'll be able to see them as you watch the video through. But the link will be in the description, so do not worry about that. So just wanted to take a little bit of a screenshot of this really awesome pose that Sheep Creep has given us. He sort of looks really, like fluffy and cute like a normal sheep. And then all of a sudden he just goes mad. Those pop out from the side and he just starts looking really angry. So there we go. The first villain in the game will be Sheep Creep, unless there's a secret place. That there's another secret enemy that you have to capture. So just showing you this is what's going to pop up. It'll probably say like wanted or something like that, but this pops up and it says Sheep Creep Life Trap. So it's already giving you what trap you need. So pretty cool. So also during the gameplay, Gusto was also shown off a little bit, and we finally got his entrance bit, so I've taken a bit of a screenshot of that. You can also see you've got those little coin things there showing what his elements are. Quite like them. If you see my other news updates, you know about them. And also it's changed slightly, but saying Trapmaster Skylander. So I like how it actually gives you, you know, this is a Trapmaster, this is a core, this is possibly a light core, you know, stuff like that. This is a swapper. But here we go. His catchphrase is gusts and glory, and he sounds quite British. Very British person who's doing his lines, but really, really fantastic character. Can't wait to get a hold of him. Just looks so funny. Such a funny character. So there we go, Gusto. So you can see gear shift here as well. So let me just go through this. Her gears can be used as blades, so not only, which we sort of fathomed that out with the screenshot of her holding them as if they were blades, but you can see there she's sort of using them to sort of slice the enemies. You can see a few chompies there. She got quite a good attack on there, so it's good to see another attack which is being told to us, so really cool. And you can see in the middle the Traptanium, which is going to be breakable, and only can be broken by any Trapmaster, so you know it's got to be them to unlock that. And apparently it will reveal new areas, treasures, and possible enemies, so you could totally just destroy that and an enemy could pop up from it. So it could be a spirit or something like that which could pop up, so that's really cool, and will keep you on your toes to keep an eye out for those crystals. So you can see there, I'm just taking a screenshot during the gameplay of when you break it, the floor starts to crack, and you can see big damage to those chompies there. They just get totally destroyed. And you know, there we go. Traptanium, when broken, can defeat all enemies and will unlock new areas. Whether that happens all the time or not 100% sure. Might get you enemies, might get you areas, might get you treasures. So who knows? Might even get you some soul gems. So there you go then. It will then fall through, so that the floor has now fallen through, and you can see underneath there's some treasure, but also a treasure chest there, so that's really cool. You can sort of get up there by that bounce pad. Bounce pad looks a little bit different, but nice to see it's being changed a little bit, you know, really, really cool. So there we go, new areas and treasures can be found, so looking forward to that, looking forward to having a look around and trying to find those hidden areas. And the last thing is that I came across this. I was trying to like listen and look at what was going on. I was thinking, oh yes, we got elemental gates. Oh no, they are Trapmaster elemental gates. Now, whether elemental gates will be on there for normal Skylanders is another question, because I do remember somewhere along the line there being some sort of thing that didn't look like this. It didn't have that crystallized portal feel there for the water element. Now, Lou actually didn't go into there. He just like showed it off and then he just walked off, which I totally understand. Maybe they haven't finished it, or maybe he just didn't want to show it off. You know, probably too many spoilers or something like that. But maybe there could be enemies in there. I mean, he says, oh, there's a hat in here, there's a hat. But who knows, there could be enemies in them zones. You can see the crystals poking out on the side. They look really awesome, really menacing. I like this new character of Buzz. He's got like an eye patch, a little bit of a walking stick / gun. But really cool, and this is definitely the introduction of the game. You can definitely see that it gives you a simplistic going over of this is what a Skylander is, this is what this is. So that's fair enough. This must be the first level, and it's great to see that we finally got this. And apparently, at the very end of this video, if you watch it, he actually says, Lou says, he says, oh, you know, there will be other stuff coming on here. So new characters could be announced on that channel. So I'll give you the link to the video, so you'll be able to get onto the channel, subscribe to it. Very helpful, really cool to have a look at some of the stuff that's put up on there. But, you know, there we go. That is the news update. Fantastic. Loads of news, especially a new level. A new level has been totally told to us, and it's brilliant, fantastic. So, yeah. So, guys, if you have enjoyed this news update, make sure to hit that subscribe button below, because it's the best way of keeping up with all this Skylanders news, which we'll be putting out very quickly from now on. Literally, as soon as I get the news, I'm going to be like, right, update, gone. So keep an eye out for that, because they will be coming out. You can also comment down below what you think of some of this news. Give me your own feedback. If you found any news out yourself that I might not have already said, let me know down below. And also, you know, you can rate the video so you know, I know you are enjoying the series of all these news updates, because I sure am. I sure am loving doing these. Just a fantastic way of giving information out, and also being able to have some feedback from others. But there we go, guys. So, you know, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next news update or whatever video you view on this channel. So I will see you then. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.